It's like a Vinni Lettieri reunion tour this week. Minnesota, Boston now. Opportunity to maybe face some of these guys that you had previously played with. What's that like as a player to jump in and face a team that you know well?
I think it's really fun. Became great friends with all those guys. Just a great management, great staff over there. They take care of you all the way down to the bottom. The guys work hard every day, so I give them a lot of credit, and it shows, the way they're playing this year. It's no fluke. It's been like that for a long time there. They're ran by a great coach too, but it's really fun. I'm very thankful for my opportunity there. And we're playing some good hockey as of the last two games, and I really like what we're doing here. We practice so hard. The coach has been doing a great job at getting us into practice and trying to have us start the right way every game. And I think we had a great practice today, but it's going to be fun, and I really like where we're at.
You guys still setting up an identity, I think, over the course of this season, but what are the hallmarks of what the Providence Bruins have done over last year and what you're seeing out of them this year of what makes them the team they are?
They've been together for quite some time. There's a lot of guys that have familiarity with each other. Like I said, they have a great staff that they run. It's very competitive hockey, and they expect success all the way throughout the Bruins, and that's what they do here. So it's nothing different on that end. I think our situation's a little bit different here. We're a lot of new guys, and we're just trying to connect with each other more and more. And the guys here are fantastic, and everyone gets along really well. We have great leadership. The young guys work super hard, and everyone takes care of themselves and does all the development ice, so everyone's doing the right thing. Sometimes it just clicks a little bit later than you want. I think we're doing a great job, though, and like I said, I like what we did the last two games. There's a lot of stuff to still clean up, but walking out with 2 wins in your building is always a success. So, I don't know, they're a great team, but we're worried about ourselves, and when we do that, I think we're going to like our results.
You guys pick up a couple of power play goals on the weekend as well. Having that success on the power play, and then not only that, but having good chances on the power play. Did something change, or is it just a comfort level?
I would say it's the power play and penalty kill is what wins you games in this league a lot, because sometimes the game can have a lot of penalties, and so it determines a lot of the outcomes of the game. And so far, our power play is not where it needs to be. Our penalty kill has been awesome, but our power play, we're struggling a little bit, and sometimes it's just a lack of the 5-on-5 play as well. It kind of creeps into it, and vice versa. So when we win our battles, though, in the PP, and you kind of almost play it like a 5-on-5 grind shift, when those battles go in the corner and you come out with the pucks, that's where all those chances stem from, because then we spread them out a little bit, and then they're out of position. So when we just kind of go about our game in the power play and just kind of float around, it doesn't really give us too much success. But when we fire the puck and recover pucks back and make quick passes and do it again, that's when it starts to put holes in their PK, and then we got a couple of goals this weekend, and that's kind of what it stems from.
Logan, a stiffer test, I would think, on Wednesday against the Providence Bruins, leading the league. What do you guys see in them, and what you have to do to have some success?
Obviously, they're a good team. I think right now it's still about us and trying to find our identity. I don't think, 2 wins on the weekend, but I still don't think we played well enough. We're still not happy with our game right now, so for us, it's just about competing. And you can see it in our practices. It's just about coming here and trying to work every day, try to get better, just making sure that we're more consistent day in and day out. And the rest will follow, but for right now, it's just about us, focus on us for tomorrow, and making sure that, like I say every time, try to compete for 60 minutes.
Encouraging signs, too, to get some points from the defense this weekend?
Yeah, for sure. It's the biggest thing is us getting 2 points for the standings, honestly. But it's nice to see those young guys get involved in it with Chatty and Smitty and those guys. We've been asking a lot of those guys, and sometimes that's not easy as your first year, to be relied on that much. But everyone's been great in that sense of things. I think for as a team standard, we can get more predictable. We'll be more successful, and I think that goes for everyone. And trying to find, like I said, just that consistency and compete.
A lot of jump you guys got out of those first goals out of Noah Chadwick and Blake Smith this weekend. How much how much energy was injected into the game from both those guys having their first success?
Yeah, that's what I said. It was awesome to see. I think it's definitely a confidence booster for them, and just it's their hard work's paying off. And for Smitty to step in and fight too, it was just you know, it's not an easy thing to do as young guys, and you know, I'm proud of those guys, but you know, they can still grow, they can still develop, but it's been awesome to see their growth so far.